Hey, I'm Perry, and today I'm going to show you how I tried and not totally failed when creating new build for Twitch. First of all, let me tell you how did I decided about what items to pick. Because Twitch is a champion that does have very strong basic attacks and pretty much everything in his kit is helping with them, trying to get any bigger damage from his abilities was really pointless. So I was thinking for a moment and I came up with the idea of picking these attacks with as much as possible. So I went to practice tool to try few ideas, and first of all, runes. For my main rune I went with Little Tempo, which allows you to bypass maximum attack speed for a few seconds. Then I went for Triumph to get some extra health from kills as well as 20 gold, but that really does not matter right now. And for Legend, I was deciding between attack speed and lifesteal, but in the end I settled for attack speed as it was kinda nice with my main rune. Lastly, I went for Coup de Grace, but after a few games I changed that to cut down since I was facing more opponents with more HP than I was than low health enemies. As for my secondary rune, I went with Domination, from where I took Sudden Impact and Lissandra for some extra heals. As for extras, I took 10% attack speed, 9 adaptive force and 6 armor. So when my runes were ready, I went to game and I did some testing with recommended build, just to have a baseline, and here are the results. With 3 targets, I was able to average at nearly 3,500 damage per second, but with only around 300 health gain per second, so that was pretty low, but it's fine. For my first build, I went all nuts about attack speed. And with 3 targets, I did just a little bit over 4,000 damage per second, but my healing was pretty much non-existent. But when I ulted, I was able to heal for about 200 health per second, but only for a short period of 4 seconds, as you can see here. Next, I went for a full lifesteal build, which failed miserably because my DPS was only at 1000 since I was missing Hurricane, and even through the fact that I had a really good health per second at around 700, the DPS trade-off was too big to make it into an actual working build. So I took best from both the attack speed build as well as the lifesteal build, and with boots I did around 3.3k DPS, which was fine. And when I changed boots for Infinity Edge for the full build, I did 3,500 DPS. Keep in mind this is with auto attacks only. No ultimate, no W, no Q, no anything, just auto attacks with runes. That's it. Of course passive because Twitch. But the best thing about this build was its insane ability to heal. I was able to heal at around 1.1 thousand health per second whilst doing full damage, alright? So that was super crazy. And when I turned on the ultimate, the things were kinda off the wall. With DPS of 4.3 thousand and healing of 1.6 thousand, right? My attack speed was kept at 2.5 but maxed at 2.81. Keep in mind I did not have any stacks whatsoever, so this number can go pretty much off the wall as well. I think that it will go to up to 3.3 attacks per second, most probably. So this is the part where I should say that I'm not playing Twitch often. Not at all, pretty much we can say. In last few years I played him maybe dozen times, let's say maybe 10 to 20 times in last 5-6 years, alright? I'm really not playing Twitch at all. So yeah, keep that in mind please. So after a few seconds of waiting in queue, I went for ADC, picked Twitch, waited for the game to load, took the run with potion and the ward. And after missing a dozen of creeps, I got my first kill with assist and death. Then I got my second death, and after a few moments we got our first Drake. And then I got a few more deaths as well as 2 kills, so that's fine. But after a long 80 minutes I got my first item, Ruined King. And then I died a few more times. But after about 4 minutes I got a Bloodthirster, so I was finally ready to stop dying and do some nice damage. And then after 2 minutes I died. But in the end my team was not much happy about my build, especially my support. So yeah, but you know what, let's ignore these people, alright? They are just random people that I got queued up with. Does not really matter about if you win the game or not. I mean, we need to win the game for this build to be actually good, so it sort of matters, but yeah, okay, we are getting deep into this territory, so yeah, that's it. And then they tried getting Baron, but our jungler got nearly executed, so then I got to do some Baron, and fear not, we killed Baron, and I did not get executed, which was like super nice, or at least in the end my team was not executed. I was, because, well, Jon came and he did a little bit more damage than I did to him, and yeah, you know how it is, right? But we won, so I played some more games, just to be sure that you can actually win with this build and that it was not just luck. And yeah, so this is pretty much the next game that I played with it. First of all, I did not miss few creeps, so it was already a good sign from the last game, right? And after some time of farming, yes, alright. And how did he die? Well, let me show you. So as you can see, I was just casual farming when Lux landed her Q, and well, my Lux threw counter Q to her, so that's fine. But Yasuo sees this as an opportunity for easy kill, even through the fact that he's going under turret with pretty much level 2. And then he missed his wind wall, so yeah, that was pretty much deal breaker from that point on. After which I flashed because I knew that he is soon to have his Q and that would kill me, and he flashed with me, but turret shot was faster. So yeah, he pretty much went all in under turret at level 2. Nice. And in this game pretty much nothing else exciting happened, and in the end we won the game, so that was nice. Of course, we won because of the build, that's for sure, right? And by this I proved my point that you can actually win with this build. And no, it was not because in the first game Darius got very fat and carried, nor it was because in the second game enemy jungler disconnected right at the start, so they were playing 4 versus 5 because she took Ignite instead of, well, Smite, so yeah. No. That does not matter at all, because we won in both games, so my build worked. And at one point I tanked in a battle over 4000 health, which was pretty damn fine, I must say. Like, hey, it was cool. And in case that you would wonder if I would recommend this build, I would definitely not recommend this build if you're trying to play rankeds or so. If you're just trying to have some fun, sure, go on, take this build. Maybe modify it a little bit, and well, because Twitch is not much picked or banned champion with average win rate, yeah, I don't think that you'll be seeing him anytime soon. in a game. So yeah, I mean, that's about it. As you can see, his pick rate is 3.2% across all roles and tiers, with win rate of just 1% and win rate 50.3. That's, yeah, I mean, it's not good and he's not much played, but maybe in the future, we'll see. This build could be OP. Maybe not, most probably not, but hey, have fun, right? So in case you like this video, hit like. If you did not like the video, hit dislike. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and feel free to leave a comment. Bye.